So, talking about resonance, one of the things you can do with resonance is to tune into something, a person, a place, a thing. And what resonance allows you to do is to tune in like a receiver, and this process is also called attuning, or to have an attunement. And if you have a favorite, let's say, sacred place or special place in nature, could be a mountain, a cove, the beach, some place that's special to you. As part of your contemplative practice, you can tune into that place. You can also tune into a sacred being. Could be the Buddha, the Christ, could be somebody like David of Israel, could be Muhammad, could be Krishna. When you tune into this person, whether you just think about them or use a photograph or a drawing, what happens is that you are actually using your transceiver of your brain, and you are establishing a connection to this other person, place, or thing. And the interesting thing about these connections in nature, like the neurons in the brain, is that connections are there and there for a reason. You can think of the vascular system in plants, roots, transmission of nutrients, blood through the bloodstream. Connections exist for a purpose. Just like this connection now with you looking at this video. Just like the internet. If a connection appears, it wants to exchange information. And it doesn't matter if this is a mountain or a sacred place you're connecting to that's thousands of miles away. Maybe it's Zeta Reticuli, maybe it's somebody who lived thousands of years ago. But when you focus on this person, place, or thing, and you establish this connection, there's information that's going to begin to be exchanged back and forth. There's a quantum physicist named Brian Swimme, and he wrote a book called The Universe is a Green Dragon. And there's a phrase in there that has always stayed with me since reading that book years ago. I recommend that if you have not read the book, that you read it, because it may not be stated clearly in the book, but the principle of resonance in this communication is very clearly depicted. And there's a phrase in the book that says, if you tune into the forest, and in the morning you sip a glass of hot liquid, the fir trees, the trees that are there in the forest, will feel it. They will begin to have a warming sensation. So, just like the thoughts in our mind, our words can affect Dr. Emoto's water crystals, so too when we focus and connect our minds to any other person, place, or thing, there is information that's going to begin to be exchanged. So it is true that you could tune in, say, to a saint who's no longer on the earth plane, and you could receive information from them. Because what they are about is all wrapped up in their vibration. Everything that you think, every experience that you have, everything that's going to happen to you, these are impressions that are already in your field, they're in your energy signature, and you can work with them, you can influence your destiny. So when you tune into somebody or to a place, you begin exchanging information. You begin to get impressions. You begin, possibly in meditation, to get imagery from this person, place, or thing. And really, this is one of the most concrete ways to receive a teaching, a spiritual teaching. Yes, you can read the words that somebody has written. Yes, you can watch the videos. But typically the deeper teachings, the things that either tell you the most about this person or about teaching or the message that they carry, these things are very subtle. And they're often more subtle than words. They can be more subtle than anything that person has ever said. So I'm suggesting that you understand what resonance is about, and then if you want to, you can tune in to a thought like world peace. What does that feel like? What does that look like? How do people relate to one another? How do you dream the dream that you want to manifest on the earth? By tuning in and holding this vibration, you can then also connect with other aspects around you. You can go in your mind to travel to the sacred place of beauty, bring these energies within you, and then you can connect up with members in your family, connect up with different countries, spread the message of peace inside it first, and then see what manifests on the outside.